Hey, Solar Kneecaps here, and we got Pokemon Rijon Adventures Part freaking 4, yeah, and I restarted everything, so everything should be back to normal. The levels are actually the same, and I think Foxy Lady was also quiet nature in the last gen, except Gamora I think is some other nature or some weird thing. So here's this Gen 3 guy with the freaking crazy white hair, and I'm like, I want to battle him, or Spar, or something, or Spare, I can't tell, I can't read, I'm illiterate. But his name's Brandam, I don't understand, but whatever. He's gonna lead off with Trico, and I just assumed that because it's grass and it's fast, so I figured he would go for that. And predicts my Ember because I guess he wants to predict, but it's not working out so hot for him because Foxy Lady gets a burn. Aw, yeah, and I think she gets a lot of burns recently. I don't know, maybe she's just a hacks goddess of sorts. So I got Gamora, and I'm basically just gonna tackle, and he decides to be a douchebag and freaking crits me with a water gun. Even though I guess a Super Soaker would probably hurt a little bit if it like got in your eyes, because it's like, whatever, I don't care. Gamora levels, or Foxy Lady gets a level, which is good. Now it's gonna send out Trico. I got Foxy Lady, and pretty much it's gonna be good game from here because I think Trico won't be able to take an Ember too hot. And wow, I just punned there. Gosh darn it! I need to stop punning, but whatever. Last course is Torchic because he's like, oh, lol, 3 starters and whatnot. So I'm like, water gun to the face. Of course, doesn't kill because Gamora is not known for its massive special attack, and more for its bulk and crud. But whatever. Levels up, which is good. Level 15. I beat Brandam, whatever. He gives me a scope lens, which I think increases crits. Not 100% sure, but here's just like, relax in this hotel. I'm like, okay. And this guy's like having a whole thing, and he's like, I'm coming. I'm like, wait, what? Oh, so the carnival. Okay, this is gonna get really weird for a second here. Apparently, gosh darn, I didn't see what it was, but it's apparently something meat lovers pizza or something like that. And this dude doesn't want me peeping in freaking the hot springs, and this chick keeps blocking me. Here's a couple of waters. My team currently is really weak to water, and there's locked doors, and that chick keeps blocking me, and that's another locked room. So I walk in here, just grab rest. I'm like, this is a surfer dude. I mean, come on, what is he's probably got like a magic carp or something stupid, but he's got a cool fish, which is pretty pro. But frankly, I can't really do anything to it because Ember, I basically was just fishing for the burn. Get it, cause fish, whatever. So now I'm pretty much screwed because these tackles are doing jackadoodle, and he's starting to get his heart on because I guess that's just what he's into. Whatever, dude, and he just, I guess he's into squirt guns or crud. I don't understand. Whatever. He's laying up spikes. He's being annoying, and like, oh my gosh, and I'm doing like 3 damage per shot. I'm like, please don't poison me, and he he wants to, and he's starting to minimize. So I'm like, so you're getting what is? I think there's a pill for that, dude. Something's wrong with you? But I'm like missing water guns and crud because he's deciding to break invasion claws and whatnot. But whatever. That was annoying. Now he's got an Azurill or whatever, and I'm like, okay, it's just normal type. I get hurt by spikes, which is stupid, but whatever. I'm sure an Ember will do a decent chunk, and it does nothing! Gosh darn it, it's not even resisted, and it's like charming me and growling me, crud, and goes for bubble, but since it's not stabbed, even though it's super effective, it does like 3 damage, so that's annoying. Goes for splash. I'm like, I just want to get out of here. My current team is not fit to take on water types. They don't really have many heavy hitters per se or anything super effective, even though water has a lot of weaknesses. But whatever, I'm like, okay, just one more room, and it's like one of these rooms where you walk in and he's like, boredom drives me to battle. I'm like, you know what boredom drives me to do? Bake a cake. Yeah. Whatever, he's got a Tailo. I'm like, thank heavens this guy's not like a water dude, but whatever. I'm like, Ember, and quick attack nearly takes me out, but I'm able to survive with 2 HP, which is nice. And I get some experience level up to level 13. Learned quick attack, so that's good. Actually, I have a different fighting type move, or not a fighting type move per se, but a physical type move, whatever. Here's Wooper. All I can do is tackle it, and Wooper's kind of cute looking. He's just like, yeah, he looks so happy with his little, I don't know what he's got. He like reindeer ears or something. I don't know. Really messed up looking Pokemon if you think about it. Whatever. Next he's got a Sneasel, and I was expecting some form of like, I wasn't expecting a Sneasel pretty much. I'm I'm kind of screwed, so I kind of have to use a potion, and these scratches are still actually doing a decent amount of damage. Taunting me for the poison. I'm like, water gun, and it actually still doesn't do too much. I'm like, oh my gosh, don't kill me. Scratch just leaves me with 7. So I'm good. So I don't know. These guys are freaking hardcore. More level up, which is nice. So it'd be Gordy, so he's got a freaking retarded being, but Omga Gamora's leveling. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Whatever. That's a war turtle, which is kind of one of my faves, just because war turtle looks like such a BA. And of course, from all that pain, I get an ether. So I'm like, this noise, man. I'm gonna go heal, and I'm actually don't recall what I do. I actually am not. I haven't really gotten this far in the game before, so I'm like, okay, here's something. Because I'm pretty sure I'm underleveled. Because think about it, when am I not underleveled? So here's some twins. Age probably 6 or 9, so pretty much right in their prime. So they got Charmander, Squirtle, which is alright, I suppose. So I'm gonna water gun, Charmander, and I'm basically just going to quick attack and tackle this Squirtle until it's dead. I get a crit, which is nice, and so I'm able to actually take it out this turn. And she says whimper. I don't understand why she would say that, but you'd think there'd be like stars or something, like, so she would be whimpering, but no, she says whimper. But whatever, that was weird. Here's a freaking Voltorb. I'm like, I can't escape. Gosh darn it. I'm like, do these things have static or soundproof? And it's like, soundproof. I'm like, gosh darn it, it probably has static as like another ability, but whatever. I'm gonna have to deal with this freaking Voltorb, and I like go for the Ember. I get another burn. I'm like, jeez, that's like your second burn. That's not too shabby, actually. So, screeching, victory screeches and whatnot, and I'm just embering because I like using flamethrowers and whatnot in Pokemon battles. So, running around, it's so fine, blah blah blah. So, I'm like, okay, so there seems to be really... Okay, black screen, whatever. Here's a Bellsprout. I'm like, free XP, might as well go for it. I go for the Ember. Get the burn again. So, wow, Foxy, you're just burning up, man. They're gonna need... You're just dissing on their moms and crud, man. You're just burning them. But no, whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'm kind of getting annoyed with all these Bellsprouts and whatnot, but I think I just go for it because Foxy Lady needs to level up. So this, I guess, was just kind of a poke just to see what the heck is up there, and it looks like a whole bunch of more trainers. Something I'm not really too fond of dealing with. So I'm just gonna run my way back as you get to see me run away from wild encounters, which just makes for fascinating entertainment. No, it doesn't. That'd be horrible entertainment. Another freaking Bellsprout. I guess Bellsprout's alright because, I mean, Water Gym, you can get a decent grass. I mean, it's alright. I mean, you get the stones pretty soon, I think, if I recall correctly from previous walkthroughs. So I'm like, let's walk down here. It's like, I'm rich and wealthy. I'm like, wow, really? Rich boy Ray? No, what happened to Winston or Maximilian? I just have so much money. And he apparently has so much money that he doesn't feel like buying rare candies for his Yanmega or Yanma or whatever. And I'm like, oh, that was a Wingull. Should have noticed. But yeah, he's got some pretty interesting pokes. He goes for the Supersonic just because he's rich and he's like, oh, I like to be a douchebag. It's pretty much in his contract with money. So I'm like, tackle because Confusion X is boring. I also sped that up a bit. Here's a new mole, and I'm like, gosh darn it, you have some pretty tight pokes apart from the freaking Winkle, but whatever. Break through Confusion, get the freaking water gun off, and yeah, and he's just like, oh. I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm like, is there any cool Pokemon? And like, no, spoiler alert, by the way. So I just cut out pretty much all that. So I'm just gonna heal up because really there's no good Pokemon in there. They was pretty much just horrible. I randomly charged into that door because I'm bad at walking apparently. I'm like, alright, let's see if there's any cool pokes. I'm like, Voltorb, no. What do we have here? Freaking Pinsir. I had this last time, and I was kind of hoping for one of these again because I know just how beasts they are. So I'm like, 2 embers. That's go for the Pokeball, and it's like no wiggle for you. I'm like, oh crud, but it goes for focus energy, thankfully. So I'm like, quick attack won't kill it, right? And it doesn't. It does like a little bit of damage, which is cool. Crits the bind, so I guess he just wanted to give me a Merrick hug and just kill me. And now I have at least Gamora, so I know I'd be able to survive, hoping that this Pokeball catches it. And it does. I'm like, yeah, Pinsir, yeah. So I get Pinsir, and he's like 2 large Pinsirs and it's horny and crud, but it's a female, so it's not like I'm gonna call it penis or something. That'd be stupid. Actually, I'm not gonna name it anything sexual. Crud, what did I name it? What did I name it? I recorded this about a couple of days ago. Uranus? No, I'm just kidding. That would be a stupid name. Oh yes, I named it Ultralisk. Something, another freaking thing for y'all to look up. It's StarCraft 2 thing, guys. Sorry, but if you look it up, you'll see where I'm going at. And besides, Ultralisks are pretty freaking boss mode. Look at that, like 37 attack, 39 speed, a massive HP. Ugh. That is smexy. Plus, I'm gonna give it focus lens, spoiler alert, plus focus energy means I'm gonna be pretty much hacking the crud out of everyone. It's also brave nature, which I believe is increased attack, decreased speed. Don't quote me on that, except I guess you can, but it probably is. I don't know. Do I look like a guy who would know that? Probably not. So I probably should have done a save state here because he actually can't save, and I don't understand why it actually kind of show me saving because it doesn't do anything because it shows an error. Whatever. Here's Gary, or Beast, and he's got his red pants, black shirt going on, and like Pidgey, vice grip to the face, and crits kills. I'm like, yeah, Ultralisk. So I should probably have like some freaking Dio playing like Holy Diver, you've been down too long in the midnight sea, because pretty much Ultralisk just like bent him down and hump him to submission. Pretty, and of all the pokes, Pinsir, I probably don't want to check the rule of 34 for that one. No thank you. Here's, since it's Water Gym, probably going to be fighting, Super Sexy Misty, but since this is 3rd gen, of course, actually no, 3rd gen, I think she shows a lot of skin. Ooh, this should be, wait, no, it'd be red, blue, yeah, because she's got just like the bikini. Ooh, this is gonna be fun, man. We're gonna do it all night long. So I drop a save state, and he's like, my name is Cartman. I'm like, what the fuck, Cartman? What, are you supposed to be an elemental hero? What the f is this, man? I guess he was like some reject for freaking Aquaman, but whatever. Agility setting up, I don't understand. Potions, whatever. I'm just vice gripping away. Not getting any crits, and unless this freaking pony does. And thankfully, this isn't 4th gen, or we'd be seeing some Hydro Thunder pumps coming our way. But here's a Vaporeon. This thing is bulky, like nobody's business. If you try to pretty much, you're gonna need actual strategy for this thing, because Vaporeon, it will beat you in any form of stall that you try to do. So pretty much all I'm gonna do, get Ultralisk full HP. And then I'm going to spend the rest of the time tail whipping, pretty much sacrificing Gamora, even though it's that close to leveling up. I'm just that much of a douchebag, and I really want to get Pinsir up a couple levels. So I'm like, tail whip, and it's quick attacking me, but I'm like super massive, bulky, super sexy, and more tail whips and more quick attacks and more tail whips. So we're all just freaking whipping our tails back and forth. And now it's probably like -4-ish. So I'm like, Ultralisk, go! And I'm like, vice grip, and it does almost half. Goes through the water pulse. Ultralisk takes that pretty well for being a stabbed water pulse, plus 3.9 is pretty good. So, yeah, Cartman, what the heck are you doing? Get out of here, man. What happened to Misty? Where's Misty? I need my case of bikini, even though I guess I could Google search it, or just look at this massive stash of hentai that I happen to have next to my bed. Just kidding, everyone. I wouldn't have that. Or do I? I probably would be a person that would have that. Whatever. Here's TM Water Pulse. I'm going to teach that to my dead Pokemon. Because apparently it's like, I don't know. And I don't know. It looks like I'm using like some LimeWire technology. And I'm like burning CDs on my Pokemon. Whatever. Not only are they human slaves, they're also MP3 players. So, you know, you can like plug your headset into a War Turtle. And you'd be like, you know. Listen to Never Gonna Give You Up. Just kidding. Why would I listen to that? Whatever. Thank you for watching Rijon Adventures number 4. This one is back. Time to go to plat. Rate, comment, and subscribe, mother. Just kidding. You're not. You're my homie G's or homie G's. Whatever. Peace.